Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a great day because today I get to play with glitter. We all know how I feel about glitter. I'm actually teaming up with Ciate for today's video, and they've been kind enough to send over a bunch of their products, including their new Glitter Storm eyeshadow palette. And let me tell you, glitter, oh. So we're going to be creating kind of like a holiday-inspired glittery makeup look. It's going to be casual, bit of like a get ready with me. And yeah, playing with glitter. So as always, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future uploads. And yes, let's jump straight on into the tutorial. I'm going to scoot you guys in a little bit closer. I've already applied foundation, primer, I've got my brows done, and we're going to go move straight onto the eyes. I'm like, oh, where to see this palette? It's gorgeous. All right, that's a little bit better. We're a little bit more close and personal. So this is the palette right here. Can we talk about the packaging for just a second? So this is the brand new Ciate Glitter Storm palette, and look at that. Like the glitter actually moves around in the top of the lid. It's so cool. Like, have you ever seen anything more festive in your life? Oh, I love it. I actually wouldn't mind nail polish in that exact color with all those little stars. Let me know. Do you know of any nail polish that looks like that? That would be so pretty. So anyway, this is the Ciate Glitter Storm palette. It is their latest release. It's super pretty. If you're not already aware, here in Australia, Ciate products are available at Mecca Maxima stores. But this palette has got a mixture of matte shades and shimmer shades, but then there's these 3 glitter shades across the top that can be used either on their own or as like transformative type shadows to be applied over the other shadows to make everything like hardcore glittery. It really is so beautiful. So I'm super excited to be diving into this one. Just gonna quickly prime my eyes. You guys know, like, it's December. It is my time to shine and it is my time to wear glitter. I think that I've actually worn glitter in potentially every video that has gone live in December. And I'm not even kidding when I say that my entire house is covered in glitter, like actually covered in glitter. Brandon is covered in glitter. We were shopping the other day and we were in the store and the lady was like, "You've got glitter all over." This is not to me, this is to Brandon. She was like, "You've got glitter all over your face. Are you aware?" And Brandon's like, "Yep, I live with her." All right, so eyes are primed. We're gonna move on into the shadows now. I just wanna rub glitter all over my face, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna start off with this shade here, Comet, which is like a matte medium tone, warm kind of berry sort of neutral. I'm gonna start by working that one through the crease as a transition shade. Oh, that's a nice color, isn't it? That's actually quite different to a lot of transition shades that I've seen recently. That's beautiful. Has a lot to pay off too. I'm not sure if I want to do, maybe we'll do like a halo eye. I'm not sure. I think we will. Move over and blend it through the crease of this eye. And I'm also not going to be doing a wing today. I've had a couple of requests from people wanting looks without wings, like winged eyeliner. So we might smudge a bit of like eyeliner through the lash line instead. Make it super smoky. All right, on a slightly smaller blending brush, I'm gonna go into Solar, this berry tone in the middle. Really pretty. This one's got more of like a satin finish. I'm just gonna use that to sort of deepen the crease a little. I might get a bigger brush. This one might be too small. So buffing that one backwards and forwards through the crease. It's a really nice smooth burgundy. It's actually really nice for blending. It's a satin shadow. But when you blend it with a brush, it actually looks like a matte sort of transition shade on the lid. Like it's a really pretty color. Buffing that one out. Cranberry is always so good for Christmas time too, I feel. I just want cranberry everything. Everything. All right, to get this super dark and smoky, I'm going to take this one here, Jupiter. It's like a really rich sort of, kind of like a warm chocolate brown shade. And I'm going to pack that on the inner and outer corners of the eyes, because we're gonna go hardcore glittery right in the center of the lid, of course. I'm showing up quite burgundy on the lid. It's pretty. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm creating a halo. So I'm applying the dark shadow to the outer corner and then the dark shadow to the inner corner. And you do really want to make sure that you blend this inner corner really well. Otherwise it can look a little bit messy later on. But the main focus of this and the main way to get this to work is to keep the center of the lid completely free of any dark products, because we're going to pack a lighter shimmery shade in the middle. And it just creates like this really nice spotlight effect. And also if you've got smaller eyes, it's a really clever way to make your eyes look bigger and bolder, because it really draws attention to the center of the lid here, and it just makes your eyes, they just look like so much brighter and more open. It's a really cool trick. We're gonna do the same on this side now, pretty much repeating the exact same steps. Packing the shadow on. Outer corner, inner corner, keeping the center through. And then we'll go back and we'll blend it out. Oh, wow, they blend out really easily too. Very nice for a matte shadow. Very nice. I'm actually getting like next to no fallout as well, which is really cool. Now, another really cool way to take these sort of halo eyes to the next level is to repeat exactly what we've done on the top lid, on the lower lash line. So taking the dark shade, I'm going to smudge it through the outer corner of the lower lash line. Actually, I might use the mirror in this. And then through the inner corner of the lower lash line as well, keeping the center free. You nearly don't even need a transition shade with this deep one. And then to get that lower lash line really smoky, I'm going to take Interstellar. This is like a warm sort of shimmery-ish bronze. It's more of a satin, but I'm just taking a very small amount of that and I'm going to rub it through the entire lower lash line. See how it sort of just like hazes out the edge and softens it up? Oh, I kind of wish I used more of that on the top lid. It's so pretty. I've been really into like super smoking out the lower lash line lately too. I am going to come back and apply concealer underneath to finish off my base later. But I've been really smudging it like all the way down and loving it. Oh my goodness. Now for the glitter. So there's 3 glitter shades in this. Firestorm, Strike, and Pandora. Oh, let's do some swatches. Okay, Firestorm is like a beautiful pink glitter with a silver reflect. Oh my god, okay, that's so beautiful. Oh, Strike is like a duochrome with like purple and silver, and then Pandora is the last one. Oh, come on, I cannot choose. Oh, they're all so pretty. So these are the glitters in the palette. I feel like maybe I'm most drawn to Firestorm because the look is so cranberry already, so Firestorm is this one. But the other 2 are gorgeous. Maybe we'll just use all 3. So here are some swatches of them. They're so multidimensional. How pretty. I think I'm going to go Firestorm to start. So I'm going to take it on a finger and I'm going to apply it right in the center. Hi. That is so pretty. Oh, you guys. Glitter. This is my happy place, literally. For a pressed glitter, it's got a lot of payoff. Normally I find them to be, I don't know, like a little bit sheer and quite opaque. That one is at full intensity. I was looking for baubles for one of our Christmas trees, and yes, you did hear me say one of our Christmas trees. Just the other day in like this exact color, I didn't have any luck. Maybe I'll just roll them in the eyeshadow. You can sort of see too underneath my eyes, I've got next to no fallout as well. It is it's nearly like quite a wet sort of formula. It's beautiful. I'm so happy with how that is looking. I was going to put a little bit in the lower lash line, but I feel like I want to keep the lower lash line smoky so that it really like super stands out. What do you guys think? Oh, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Yeah, I think I'll leave the lower lash line as is. I'm going to take a little bit more Interstellar though. That bronzy shade, and I'm just gonna sort of smoke the lower lash line out further. Now to get the look really smoky, I'm gonna tightline my upper lash line and maybe a little bit along the top. This is the Ciate Wonderland Gel Kohl Liner. This one's cool. It's like you take the lid off and there's like a little angled brush. Then you take this whole part and it reveals the pencil. It just means that you can use the brush to smudge it out and create a wing with the eyeliner if you want. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna use this to tightline. It's one of the most unpleasant things to do and to watch on camera for sure. The formula of this pencil is really nice. I have used this one before. It's not irritating. I do have really dry, sensitive sort of, like everything just honestly annoys my eyes, but it's a nice gel formula so you don't have to sort of like really use a lot of pressure to get it on there. Yeah, if you've got sensitive eyes, it's definitely a good one to consider. All right, moving on to mascara now. I'm going to be using the Ciate Wonderland mascara. This is another product that you guys have seen me use before and talk about. This is actually a 24-hour mascara, so it is super long lasting, which I really love. Builds a lot of volume and does not smudge at all. You guys know from me that the most important thing with the mascara is the lack of smudging. With oily skin, like, we gotta look after ourselves. Pretty sure this is one of Ciate's best-selling products as well. Like it's very well known and loved. I'm going to load it up on my lower lashes as well. You want to look real smoky for this look. Oh wow, you can definitely see what a big difference that mascara made. Look how much smokier and bigger and fuller this eye looks in comparison to this one. So what I'm going to actually do now is quickly go finish my base makeup off camera. I'm just concealer, powder. I might pop some lashes on, and then we're going to come back and do the cheeks and the lips. All right, so eyes and base are finished now. I am so obsessed with how these eyes turned out. Guys, look. Look at that glitter halo. Oh, I'm going to need to play with this palette a whole lot more, I feel. Now, I put concealer on, I put powder on. We're going to move into bronzer now. So I'm taking the Ciate Bamboo Bronzer in the shade South Beach. You guys have seen me talk about and use this one before. It's actually made it into quite a few favorites videos. It's a really beautiful, flattering bronzer that's super, super easy to blend out. Like if you saw all those other videos, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. But like, look at it. Oh, I feel like this is a bronzer that I just don't get out enough. I'm going to be using this one all around my hairline to really warm things up. I want to look like super, super bronzy. It's summer here in Australia, which most people are like, what? Like everyone gets really confused. We have opposite weather to the other side of the world. Shocking, I know. And I've just been obsessed with bronzer lately. Like I want all the bronzer. I'm really going in. I'm not sort of like a straight up contouring necessarily. I'm more like, it's nearly like bronzing. Can we call that a thing? It's like contour bronzing. It's applying bronzer, but applying it in a way that will still lift and sculpt the face. All right, now that we're all bronzy, let's move on to blush. This here is one of the Ciate Glow 2 blushes. Again, this is a product that I have spoken about in many, many other videos. Incredible, really, really flattering, like non-texture causing blushes. Like I love the formula of these. But this one here is actually a new shade that I have never tried. This is the shade Summer Love. It's a beautiful coral. And they've also got like a bit of like a highlighter powder through them. They're really flattering. My one that I've had for ages that I use all the time is called Date Night, and I've nearly hit pan on it. It's so nice. Oh, this one's like a pretty softer coral. Oh, you nearly don't even need to apply highlighter with these. They look so beautiful. Like the formula's got a highlighter in it, but it's not a highlighter that's like chunky or, you know, that causes texture on the skin. It nearly makes your skin look airbrushed, like that beautiful airbrush blush look. It's so nice. Not enough people talk about these blushes. I did I think it was it 2 weeks ago maybe? It was like underrated products that people don't know about that need to know about, and I put one of these blushes in there, and honestly, for very, very good reason. They are gorgeous. And then finally for the cheeks, we've got a highlighter here. So this is the Ciate Moon Dust Highlighter. I've actually never tried this one before, so we'll see how we go. Oh, it's got like little stars pressed into the pan. That's so pretty. This one looks to be more of like a pinky champagne kind of a highlight. And I have a feeling it's probably going to be super pigmented. I might need to go easy. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Really pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is my kind of highlight. Dang. Zunk. My skin is like wet. Oh, look at that. It's so nice. Just what I want for the holidays. Oh, I'm sorry, the glitter. I keep seeing it and just being like, weak at the knees. So we'll do Cupid's bow, we'll do tip of the nose, we'll do center of the nose. Pretty much do everywhere, hey. Also gonna use a little of this on my brow bone. Just to add a little more lift up there. And we'll pop a tiny bit on the inner corner of the eyes as well. I can't do an eyeshadow look without that. I just think it makes the eyes look so romantic. Just a tiny, tiny pop of shimmer in there. All right, moving on to lips, I'm going to be trying out one of the glitter flips. This is, again, a product that I have tried and used here on my channel before, but this is a whole new shade. If you're not aware of these, it's a really, really cool product by Ciate. It's a liquid matte lipstick, but then when you rub your lips together after it sets, it nearly like transforms into a really pretty, soft, flattering kind of a glitter finish. It's incredible. I'll show you guys as we do it. It's so cool. So typical Nikia, I've picked the shade Undress, which is like a really beautiful pinky nude. Now you basically apply this like you would any other liquid lipstick. Like there's nothing different. Oh, that color's nice. So there you go. I've applied it. It just looks like a straight up matte liquid lipstick, and then you just wait about 30 seconds or so for it to dry, and then wait till you see this. Oh, actually, you let it dry for a whole minute. It comes in so many different colors. I nearly feel like we should do a swatch video of all of them. They're so pretty. All right, so now that that's dried down, you pretty much rub your lips together and like watch this as it happens. Can you see that there? Look at that shimmery. It's very, very soft. It's not like metallic to the point, because you guys know I'm not hugely into like metallic glosses or anything. It is the prettiest, soft, flattering glitter ever. Like, oh, I just love these lip products. It's just so pretty for the holidays. I mean, it's pretty for any time, but it's especially pretty for the holidays. Oh, that color is beautiful. Oh, I think let me know in the comments if you guys want to see like a swatch video of all of their shades. These are gorgeous. And then finally, to finish off the entire look, I'm going to try out the Ciate Dewy Spritz Setting Spray. This is really pretty. It's a setting spray with like a luminous sort of a powder in it. I did mix it up before. You can kind of see it in there. And according to the box, this one can be used to prep and prime the skin as well. It's got hyaluronic acid, green tea. Oh, it's oil-free. Or you can use it to finish your makeup to add a naturally dewy glimmer. Ooh, all right, cool. I mean, I've never tried it, so... Oh, shake to activate. Okay. Okay. Packaging is really nice. Oh, it smells good. Okay. Oh, that made that highlighter go like next level, didn't it? Oh, we'll let it dry. It smells and feels really nice on the skin though. Well, there you go, guys. This is the finished look. I am so incredibly happy with how it turned out. Like, I feel like an ornament that should hang on a Christmas tree at this point. Like, I am in my element. Let me know in the comments what you think of the finished look, and have you actually tried this palette yourself? Like I said, it is available at Mecca Maxima stores here in Australia. Really versatile. You've got beautiful matte shades, you've got those incredible glitters. Like, I'm definitely going to be using this a whole heap more. I think we should probably do more tutorials with it, because like, I could stare at this all day. Happy holidays! I hope you guys are having an amazing silly season so far. I certainly am. I have had about, I reckon we're going on about 300 fruit mince pies. Probably an exaggeration, but that's what it feels like. I love Christmas time so much. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all heaps, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!